Heyo. We are live and we are in Lincoln Square. So what I want to do is I want to while we still have the lights on. What?
There's pizza.
Oh shit. While we still have the lights on and everything like that, I want to show you guys the rooms while the lights are on. Now we are in the inn. Hi Dom. We are in the inn. The inn is the original part of the house. And it's pretty much how it was. My flash is on, so you'll probably see the dust things flying everywhere. But this is the Annie Danner room, is what they call it. This is the third floor. I had to open up all the rooms so to make sure. And again, I want to thank the owners for letting us come in here tonight and investigate. But this is the Annie Danner room. These rooms are adorbs.
So cool.
I want just to show Meghan the rooms and open up all the rooms. So yeah.
They're so cool.
No privacy. So whoever you come with, you got to make sure you kind of. Well, I mean, they give you that.
With the screen.
Yeah, but
Don't
it's
look
cool.
behind them.
So we can leave this open. And go down. Just giving you guys the walkthrough. So you go down a step. Oh, it's down. There's only 3 suites in the whole house, just so you guys know. Mr. Lincoln. This is the Irene Danner room. This is on the 2nd floor.
What is this room?
It comes through.
Oh, gotcha.
So this is the Irene Danner. Hi. This is the room on the 2nd floor of the inn. Hi, Kevin. So as you see, we have... This will be the 2nd floor that we are investigating. Each suite is its own floor. So we'll be on each floor. This really is the best. Pretty much, hey Joss, pretty much every house around here was a hospital for sure. And love you, Peach. All right. That goes to the town. I think they blocked it off.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure where it originally went. And now this is going down to the foyer and to my favorite room. The MJ room is what it's called.
Michael Jackson stayed here?
This is the MJ room. I don't know if you guys have ever heard me talk about where I got the EVP, Are You Trying to Sleep? It was an intelligent... Hi, Mike. This is the MJ room. Hello. Okay, I thought this might have been the house where you were talking about earlier, the one that was for rest originally. Spangler Spring I was at and said it was for rest, but I'm probably in that book so many times. So this is the MJ room. The only thing with the MJ room, and this is what we have to keep in mind for when we are investigating. So that's why I'm suggesting we start at the 3rd floor and work our way down, is because if you look out, there's the square. Oh wait, you can't even say. Oh, you can't say. I have my flash on. But that's the square. Hi, Rob. Miss you. Oh, for rent. No, that was out by Saxbridge. You can stay here for sure. This is, I'm at the Inn at Lincoln Square in Gettysburg. The inn was open, so the owner said that I could come and investigate for the night. So me and Meghan packed up our equipment and we're going to be investigating the inn. This is the original house. So a lot of the furniture is, the floors are original. Obviously, there has been changes, but so I've had EVPs in here in this room. If you walk back, there's a door. This is the basement We might venture down there. I'm not sure. I get a little uneasy of the basement. So, I don't know if I'm going to go down there. Here's the bathroom. However, this basement door flew open one night while we were investigating. I'm going to make sure that it's really shut before we start investigating. Yes, that house, Kevin, is the one that is by Sachs Bridge. There's a lot of mirrors. Yes. When the lady said something like, she said, "Are you trying to sleep?" And that was in this room. This room also, I heard footsteps running across the wooden floor. Yo, the fan's on. Didn't I turn the fan off?
Yeah.
So I turned the fan off, and for some reason it's on again. Okay, we're off to a good start. Off. Basement, please. Are mirrors really portable? This is just my opinion. Really don't know about portals, and that was so clear, that EVP. It was very clear. I just let Meghan hear it. Yeah, she realized, she didn't even, like, at first she was like, I didn't hear it, because she thought that was just me talking. And I said, that's not me. And then when she listened to it again, she goes, yeah, that's not you. She's like, that's not you. But also I've heard bare feet running across the floor. We also caught, this is crazy. I'm going to turn it around so we can talk for a minute. Also in this room, before I even knew the history of the house, we were doing EVPs, and I listened to some EVPs, and I'll be honest with you, I thought what I got on record was like residual people having sex, to be honest with you. I was hearing a woman moaning and screaming, and I was hearing a guy in the background. Wasn't sure what was happening. Come to find out that day or the time that I was investigating, or that date that I was investigating, that was the 100th anniversary of the last Danner that lived in this house, which was, I want to say, Ava, and she died in this house. A name I got was Pete on one of my equipments, and I said, "Is your name Pete?" Or I said, "Is your name Peter?" And he said, "Yeah." You hear an EVP say, "Yeah, I'm Pete." Well, I found out later that Ava died that night, 100 years prior. It was the anniversary of her death, and the next door neighbor was a doctor, and his last name was Peters, and he was here. So I don't know. Is it a coincidence? Is it, but so a lot of activity has come from here. Now, one time I was in the foyer, and a residual thing that happened. We were all, there's three of us downstairs in the foyer, and we heard a woman yell from upstairs. She said, "You hear Ava?" Just like that. Just like somebody was yelling Ava. Trying to think what else has happened here. I mean, there's been so much. That's why I love this place so much. So I'm very thankful to the owners for letting me and Meghan come in tonight and opening up their inn for us, and letting us investigate. So fingers crossed we have some stuff happen. So with that being said, we are going to start our investigation, I think. What time is it?
8:30.
It's 8:30. I mean, we have equipment and stuff like that, so, but like I said, keep watching. And if you guys hear anything, see anything, if you want us to ask any questions, if you want to be involved, let me know. Whoa, why did my connection got lost for a second there? For some reason.
Do they have Wi-Fi here?
They do.
Do you know what's the password?
I'm probably already connected.
Yeah, but for me.
It's in here.
It's funny how nobody says anything about any paranormal stuff happening.
Oh, here, we got some history right here. So we can like we can read this as we're... We can read this as we're investigating.
Okay.
This is pretty cool. So Joel Danner was born in Liberty, Maryland, July 27th, 1804.
Wow.
Joel Buchanan Danner, the namesake of the Danner House, now the Inn at Lincoln Square. Where's my recorder? Was only 2 years old when the Gettysburg was incorporated as a borough. Let me get my recorder out.
It was funny that somebody
Oh, where did you put my recorder? Didn't you grab it?
I gave it to you. Did I put it in my purse?
Did you give it to me?
Maybe I put it in my purse. Just kidding, I put it in my purse.
Okay.
Somebody had said how it was such a great weekend. The only thing that they would recommend would be talking to the township about the homeless couple that sit outside
I told you.
and saying how, if the township should help the homeless couple. It's so sad to have to walk past your beautiful home and see
Yeah.
that. It's like,
Hi, Sharon. Hi, Anthony. All right, so we're going to read this. Well, we're going upstairs first, I think. And then we're going to go upstairs. What time is it? 8.
8:34.
3 minutes later,
I
Taryn.
know, it's Taryn. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are
Yeah,
we there yet?
yeah. So I'm going to get some equipment out. Let's turn this puppy around while we're getting...
Do you have any triples?
No.
No.
I don't. Remember I said, I forgot, I was at the store today too.
Yeah. Backing my recorders out, that sucks.
I'm gonna have my full spectrum camera. Just in case. Oh, I gotta change the battery.
Yeah, my recorder's dead. Are we like going lights out on this or no?
Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna be completely dark because it's
No,
square and
I hear
everything,
you.
you
No,
know?
I got you. No, what did I want to bring?
It sucks because do you have an extra AAAs?
I don't. I only have some doubles.
I just need one.
I'm just working on it. No, I don't think this is really working right anyway, and I have triples in here.
Let me see if I have them. I'm not gonna use,
If you need them, I have two. They might be.
hold on, I'm not gonna use, there's probably something in here I'm not gonna use. I have an Ovilus, I don't know if you wanna use that, but,
I do too.
okay. I might be able to use one of these batteries then. Such a bad habit to not come with the batteries.
These are all bad.
That's not a good one. Those are people outside of the square drinking. College is in, so all the college kids are around. So we're gonna have to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Dictionary mode.
Where's the other thing to like turn this?
I didn't see it, so maybe we might have to go up top. You want me to do it?
No, I was just curious because I would think they'd want you to be able to manage that.
I'm gonna put this stuff just on the step so that we can use it as to see if anybody's coming up the steps, not for anything else.
Okay.
The train and the millimeter.
I have a whatever we want to turn into a trigger prop,
Oh, cool.
and then the obvious.
Okay, cool.
And my recorder doesn't have much of a battery, but we'll go with it.
Well, here, try one of, what do you need, one or two?
Two.
Try these, I don't know how good they're gonna be.
And I just did that with my own.
Well, if we're not using mine, I also can see what else I have. This is so bad.
I know, no, we're both in the same boat here as well.
I can't get them out. I also have some in this flashlight, I believe.
Scrounging for
Batteries. Yep, there's some in here too. Is that working?
This has a little more battery than what I had, and more juice.
You wanna try one of these?
And I'll be alright, that'll be enough for at least now. And as long as, you said you still have something for yours, or no?
I got one out of the Ovilus, so, and then I have these. I'll use these, whatever's left on any of these.
Okay.
Cause we're not gonna use this flashlight. This is so, I should've got that, I didn't think to get them at the, mart when we were at the mini mart.
Yeah.
Do you want this flashlight? Just hold
I
it?
do have one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I forgot that I had it in here actually.
So hold on to these. We'll bring this. What?
70%.
What is it?
This is like, it's a full spectrum camera, but it's like an old, type of, not like an Android or anything cool, but it's technically a phone, but I could do Facebook Live and everything if I had enough juice to do so.
Plug
Plus,
it.
I don't know if it was really plugged in the whole time. I can keep it plugged in and just keep charging it and do something later.
Yeah. When we get down here or something. Whoa. Sorry if you guys can't, I'm gonna go put these up somewhere. I'm just gonna put these on the step.
Is that in your outlet? Oh, crap.
All right. Hi, Teresa. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. All right, sorry about that. I wanted to put some equipment on the steps, just something to sound because we're going to be upstairs. So I want to be able to hear if, you know,
Did we ever find a password for here?
oh,
Maybe I should, if it's on a piece of paper, just bring it. So it's not saying it out loud.
I'm not going to say it out loud. All right. Oops. We're getting ourselves together. Real, it's up top there.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome. So this is, oh, you know what? Let me, is this open? It's not even open, so
You should maybe call her.
yeah, I should probably tell her. All right, so we are getting ourselves together.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. We're gonna start on the third floor.
Connected, no internet. Oh, it must be internet because I'm getting a bunch of notifications. Where's that? What was that? Did everybody else hear a knocking? For several knocks, and I just slightly got less and less and less.
Let me see if I can recreate that. What was just knocking?
It was over there. Knock on the wall, 'cause it was like a.
Good, my recorder's in the other room.
Did anybody listen?
I don't know if anybody heard that knocking, but it sounded like it was coming from like here, and it was like,
That's what
there it is. Wait. Is that a dog outside?
But what, is it coming from the wall? Is it coming from a?
I don't know if it's coming from the clock.
Let me see what this charge. Let me go on the other side of the wall. And I'm gonna knock and see if you can hear me. I'm trying to think.
There,
of
wait,
the
there it is.
bathroom.
There it is. Oh, that might be the inside of the clock. I think that. Oh, I think that's the clock. Yeah, I sat on the chair and I almost fell because I'm a fat ass.
Oh, stop it.
I think it's the clock. But now hold on.
Why would a clock be knocking? Could be pipes.
That was me. I don't know. It's the clock. It sounded like it was coming from the clock, but I just don't know how. All right.
Where was this video? I don't miss anything off.
Hi, Kenny. The Biddler.
The bid man.
Yeah, it was the clock. I just don't know what it's doing, but it was doing something. So we are. By the way, earlier when we saw the mist and everything like that, even though that moved weird. Kenny, you're a dork.
What do you say?
Is that a haunted clock?
Apparently.
I'm gonna shove that haunted clock up your haunted butt in 2 seconds. All right, so we're gonna go up to the Annie Danner floor. Every room has that book, so we're gonna just read that and see if we get anything. Where did I put my recorder? I'm gonna do 2 recorders tonight, not 4, like I normally do. And recorder's on. I'm gonna stop that and hit record. All right, and we are going up to the Annie Danner floor. Lights out, folks. Lights out. All right, let's go. I should probably bring my charger with me wherever I go for my phone.
Possibly.
Because Facebook Live kind of drains.
Yeah.
My butt is skeptical. That's why I said I'm going to shove a haunted item up your butt, as John Zaffis would say. I see the clock as a haunted item. I'm going to have to take it and shove it up your butt. All right, here we go. We do have the train, which me and Kenny found out that vibration can make it go off, which is not what it's supposed to do. It's just supposed to be not even touch, like just.
Around it, yeah.
But when we were at Selma,
Oh, that's my thing.
what is it?
That's my thing getting more notifications.
Oh my God! I guess you haven't checked that in a while.
I don't put it on except for investigations.
We also put, come at me, brah. We also put a millimeter just for the same purpose, just in case. We get. Should we turn all the lights off everywhere, or just where we're investigating?
You just want to investigate, I think. Because do they keep them on?
Yeah, but we can turn it back on. Not in the rooms, they don't.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I just don't want to make it not look like how they normally have it look.
All right.
I'll get there.
All right. We are going to the 3rd floor. Again, that's the Annie Danner floor. Recorder on the counter. I'm going to put a recorder on the table. It is 8:50. I'm going to shut lights off.
8:50 on August 28th, right?
August, is it? I don't know. I told you the trial and tribulations of being unemployed.
Annie Danner room of the Inn at Lincoln Square. Do we have to make a trigger pop?
Could do maybe.
Seriously? Shut up. Yeah. Rabbit.
What about?
Come on. There you are. Work, bitch. Thank you.
Somebody outside. There you go.
I'm just gonna let you tag because I know you'll tag everything.
Yeah. Meghan is setting up a There you go. That's what I want, something like that. What's that called?
Universal trigger prop.
Trigger prop. So she put the trigger prop up to the apples, and all you have to do is kind of go around it, and you know, you see how that works. I'm gonna sit over here. All right. Hello, Danner family. It's been a while since I've been able to come here and try to communicate with you guys. But that's what I'm here for tonight. I brought my friend Meghan with me.
Hello.
We come in peace. We just want to communicate and find out if you guys are okay and if you're loving how the inn is being run and being taken care of. And just to communicate, that's it.
Has the house been pretty quiet? Or have you had a lot of visitors? Anybody on Facebook getting any feelings or have any questions?
Yeah, I saw that.
What'd you say?
Just like it was a dust or bug.
What do you think of Gus and Hillary? This is my first time here. I think it's a beautiful home. Wave on autos.
Wave.
Lay.
We don't want to lay on the bed.
We're not staying all night. We're just here for a little bit. Wanted to say hello. See if you felt like talking.
If you can you please go over to where the bowl of apples are? Maybe try to grab one of those apples, see if you can pick it up.
only saw them from afar. Can you tell me if they're real or fake? Holiday? If I just blurt out a word, I'm just reading what the novelist is
Yeah.
saying. If you don't know what this device is next to me, it's just another way to try to help you to communicate with us. You can manipulate it to have different words come out. If you can learn to understand how to work it, it'll just help us communicate better with you. If you want to give it a try, come sit down next to me or stand closer to it and maybe try to give us a name. Paul.
Wow. Paul. Who's Paul?
Didn't you get something about Paul before here?
Peters.
Peters. Okay. There's a P.
Who is Paul?
Are you Paul?
It's me getting up. I'll put my camera right there. I'm going to come over here and start reading something really quick. I'm going to see. All right, so. About the Danner house. This is about your house. So if there's anything that I say that's not right, or you want me to stop, or you'd like to say something, go ahead and touch one of the apples over there, or try to pick an apple up, or bang on a piece of wood, something to let us know. So it says, meet Joel Danner, born in Liberty, Maryland on July 27th, 1804. Joel Buchanan Danner, the namesake of the Danner House, which is now the Inn at Lincoln Square, was only 2 years old when Gettysburg was incorporated as a borough. When Joel married in 1829, he originally rented the stone house on the corner of York Street that is today known as the Cadore House. He bought what became the Danner Guest House on March 7th, 1834, from John N. Starr. Danner operated a hardware store and a carriage building business in Gettysburg. In 1839, he was appointed by the governor as, prothonotary and clerk of the courts. When this became an elected position in 1842, he was elected to a term of 3 years by his peers. He also was elected to serve as a U.S. congressman in 1850. He served in this position until 1851, as he was elected to finish the term of congressman who died in office. After his term, he returned to Gettysburg to tend to his business.
Possible.
Over the course of many years, Danner served as treasurer for the directors of the poor. In his time in Gettysburg, he also served as justice of the peace. In June of 1863, Danner helped in the organization of an emergency militia should the Civil War find its way to Gettysburg. And when the Civil War did find its way to here on July 1st, 1863, Danner served on Gettysburg's Central Relief Committee. The entire town was left with scars of what became known as the turning point of the war. 4 buildings that witnessed this infamous battle stand on Lincoln Square to this day. The Inn at Lincoln Square is one of them. So about the Danner family. After the Civil War, Danner continued to be an integral part of Gettysburg society. He served as a director for the Battlefield Memorial Association that was formed in 1864. He also served on the Emergency Recruiting Committee and the local committee for the Sanitary Commission's Great Central Fair. Danner also served as treasurer for the term of the Good Samaritan Lodge number 336. Joel Danner passed away on July 29, 1885. It has been documented in stories about the Danners that their home was always full of people. They rarely spent a night alone. So, that's great for this inn because that is what they love. They love people. They love having people here. They love entertaining. Joel and his wife Mary Juliet Buchanan had raised 7 children, and the house remained in the family as it was passed from child to child. Their oldest child, Henry, born in 1829, purchased the home from his father in 1875. He ran a small men's and boys' clothing store out of the home. In 1894, a year before he died, Henry transferred the house to his sister, Sarah Danner Hay. Sarah, born in 1837, had married a lawyer in 1865 and lived with him in York until he passed in 1883. She then moved back into her parents' house. The house that Sarah sold in York eventually became the York YWCA. Sarah died in 1908 and willed the property to her sisters Annie and Evelyn, aka Eva. One of our mediums is feeling somebody in front of me. So, good morning from the UK. Thank you for joining us, Leanne. Do you want me to keep reading or should I wait?
You asking me or me?
You.
Oh, no, keep reading.
So Eva, born in 1842, showed early talent for music and trained at numerous schools of music. She was a music teacher in Gettysburg and the organist at the Reformed Church for over 50 years. Eva passed away on December 31st, 1910. So, remember I told you guys earlier that I caught what sounded like spirits doing the hanky-panky. And it was, I later found out because I come here every New Year's Eve. This is where I stay for New Year's Eve. So I was here 2010 and I caught that on my recorder. And that it wasn't until after I listened that I talked to somebody they hired after that told me that Eva died here 100 years to that date.
How did she pass?
I don't know. But it sounded painful.
I was about to say, because your recording didn't seem like it was pleasant.
I'm not sure if she had curly hair, but I will look for pictures. I think they have pictures around here. Annie, born in 1833, cared for and lived in the home all her life. She was a teacher in the infant room at the Reformed Church for over 50 years. She even received a medal for her work as a Sunday school teacher. Annie also dedicated much of her time to girls who worked to make a living. Did you move your foot or something?
No, I've been sitting here. But as you said that, the word "at" came up. You feel like somebody tapped a foot or something? What did you feel?
They was mumbling. It sounded like a shuffle or like this, like exactly that. That's what it sounded like.
I didn't get that, but I'm here and I'm on purpose.
The Annie Danner Club of Industrial Girls was created in her honor. When Annie died on February 25th, 1920, The property and all its belongings, quite a collection as it included the property of the entire Danner line, was willed to the youngest Danner, Irene, also known as Mrs. Charles Reinewald. Irene was born in 1852. She married Reverend Reinewald in 1890. When he passed in 1920, Irene moved back to her homestead on Lincoln Square. In 1923, Irene wrote in her last will and testament. Irene, I'm going to be reading your last will and testament.
It just said apple.
It said apple?
Yeah.
Cool. Go touch an apple.
Yeah, right.
Or I said, if you like the story, go touch the apple that said apple.
Will and testament.
Yes. She said, I devise and bequeath my house on Center Square, Gettysburg Borough, Adams County, PA, and all the contents thereof to my hereinafter named executor, Irvin L. Terra, in trust for a home for a Young Woman's Christian Association of Gettysburg, PA. I give and bequeath the proceeds from the sale of all the rest, residue, and remainder of my estate to Irvin L. Taylor in the trust, nevertheless, to safely invest the same and to use the net annual income arising therefrom for the support and maintenance of said home. Prior to this, there was not a YWCA in Gettysburg. According to a newspaper account, there was a group of girls called the Acorn Club. The club was dedicated to helping any local charity work. On the return trip from a short vacation, the Acorn Club stayed at a YWCA. Impressed by the Y, the girls tried to start an association in Gettysburg. They called for a representative of the Young Women's Christian Association to come visit with them. Irene was interested in the idea of a Gettysburg YWCA branch and asked to meet with the representative as well. They found that a new building for the group would be too expensive. So instead, they took meetings in their homes, taking a turn at each house. Some of these meetings were held in the Danner house. When Irene passed away on May 28, 1925, she provided Gettysburg with a YWCA that became an integral part of the town. The only two Danners who did not hold main ownership of the house were Joel Albertus Danner, who died in 1904, and Hannah Margaret Danner, who moved to Frederick with her husband, Melville E. Dahl, and remained there until her death in 1914. Yeah, I'm just saying. So the rest of this is really about the YWCA. We have a friend that said, Christina, she said, thank you for helping to get the YWCA women. Great job. Yeah, they really did. They were really dedicated to this.
You just yawned.
Yes, I did. I yawned. So it was like really, it was ran from out of this house, the biggest, you know, and until it got so big that they couldn't do it out of the house anymore. It said paranormal.
That's it. I also got run, hide, and haste while you were reading.
That is a good story.
It is a good story. Was she the last one that owned it in the Danner family?
The Irene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like all of it, the properties, the belongings, all of it. There is more about the YWCA. If you guys want to hear it, let me know. I'll read it. Otherwise, teacher.
You're teaching them.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't the one woman a teacher?
Yes. They both taught. There's 2 sisters that taught. Read it, please. Okay. So, the YWCA. The Danner House was renovated and meetings were held. On October 22nd, 1926, all women of Adams County were invited to the first organizational meeting of Gettysburg YWCA. 61 women signed the Constitution that night as charter members. On October 23rd, okay, they said they think we're getting reaction when I read, so.
Okay.
On October 23rd, they held an open house, inviting the entire county to see the updated Danner House and learn about the Y, and learn about all the Y had to offer. The Business and Professional Women's Club, the Girl Reserves, the Maple Leaf Club, and the Home Crafts Club. The Y was devoted to providing entertainment and relaxation for its members. Most women had begun to work at this time, and the Great Depression began to set in. The women bonded together to provide moral support and affordable recreation. They were not only supportive to each other, but also to any person in need. Okay, it's back. Maintaining membership became challenging for the clubs of the YWCA as the Great Depression bore down on the country, but the organization survived the ordeal and emerged all the stronger. The YWCA housed the country's only public library until the Adams County Public Library opened in 1945, and maintained the only public waiting room for many years. All kinds of people would come to the Y to rest. Women taking a break from shopping, people waiting for bus connections, children waiting for their parents after school, and locals just wanting to socialize. The YWCA also took in outsiders, renting the 2 upstairs bedrooms to women and tourists. During World War II, the Gettysburg YWCA became the South Central Pennsylvania headquarters for the National USO every Friday night. The Y held a dance for the soldiers stationed at Gettysburg College and Camp Colt. That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. The members cared for the soldiers like they were family. They would help with any mending, invite them into the Y to talk, write letters home, and on Sundays, they would take the soldiers to church and then invite them to their homes for Sunday dinner. In the 1950s, the YWCA worked to end racial segregation. It held public speeches and meetings, continually restating their message of acceptance and unity. They combined their Maple Leaf Club, a group for black girls, with their Girl Reserves to form the Y Teens in the early 50s. The Y Teens spearheaded a local sexual education initiative in 1956. In the 70s, the Y, which was now flagging in popularity, revitalized itself by offering a variety of new programs and courses such as yoga, auto repair, photography, skiing, and first aid. It sponsored public affairs, luncheons, and gave workshops on personal growth. The Inn at Lincoln Square. With its recent development and growth, the YWCA could no longer operate from the confines of the Danner House. So just so you know, everything I just read was happening here.
Is that you?
What?
The little thumb? Did you like put your hand on the counter or something? You heard a thumb?
That?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Ground was broken for a new facility on Fairfield Road in August of 1980. On December 8th, 1989, after the new YWCA was completed, the organization was sold. The organization sold the Danner House. Now, in 2010, we at the Inn at Lincoln Square open the Danner House doors and invite you to stay with us and experience Gettysburg in its finest, from its center on Lincoln Square.
So was it nothing from 89 until 2010?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it says.
Huh.
I mean, it doesn't give anything in between those dates.
Right. Huh.
So, I don't know, that might be something to look into, I guess, because I read the whole thing.
Right.
Um,
I can't see something like this staying here for any length of time and not being something like a store or a shop or home.
okay. Did you hear that? It's my shoe. It's my shoe.
Do that again.
Wait. Right? That's my shoe.
Oh, well, I thought I heard like a no.
You heard a no?
I thought you said that was like your shoe. I'm like, okay. Alright, listen back.
Yeah. What time is it? It's 9:20.
You want to hit the middle room?
I feel a calmness here. Christina, it really is, like, I believe and I feel that it is the Danners that are here. This was their family home, passed down generation to generation. The last owner of the house was a Danner. And what the Inn at Lincoln Square is doing is what they've always done. They took in homeless people. They rented rooms out. They always had people here outside of the family. So I believe that they're here because they want to be here and they want to help. They feel like they're still helping. You know, they feel like they're still helping the inn and the people.
Story.
They did help a lot of sick people. Well, it said they would house the soldiers and keep little gnomes in there.
I love that thing.
Little door in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, here. So here, I'm going to show you guys a picture. It does have a calmness. I don't know who that is. What's that say?
Laugh.
It's cute. Do not disturb. I think that's Joel Danner, I believe. I'm not sure. But I love how the pictures are where the door is. It's cute. The little door. Not sure what that door would be for, but let me get out of here. That's me. That is in the bathroom. Really can't hear anybody on the square.
No, I was thinking that before, that it's really quiet with the exception of like an occasional truck that goes by. It's pretty quiet up here. Anybody picking up on anything?
Once somebody saw a woman who was a bigger lady. She had black hair. A couple people said they saw orbs. They feel women. I totally feel women. I don't really feel a male energy.
No. Just feels very like loving and nurturing.
Yes. Can you knock on the door? Just let us know if you're here. Is there any...
Sorry.
Oh. Go ahead. You do yours first.
Do you like to check in on the guests while they're here to make sure that everything's okay?
No, we're in the same room. I'm just sitting on the other side of the bar. That was the fridge, I think.
Very loud truck or car outside.
Is there anything that you would like us to tell Hillary or Gus that you would like done to the house?
So blue. That was maybe pretty.
If you're happy with how they're running things and you're just here to help, please knock on something for us or touch an apple so that we can let them know.
We go to one of the other rooms downstairs, is that okay? Squeeze. Like maybe
What, did you just pick that? Can you pick that up again?
What'd you say?
Do it again. You picked it up exactly how you picked it up?
Yeah, like I'm gonna do it again. Ready? Why would you?
Do it one more time.
Jesus Christ.
I saw something light up the side of that bed, what is that, pole?
Mm-hmm.
The side facing me. It was like a light went up the pole.
Huh. But it said squeeze, which I thought was cute. And then bottle.
No, so what I found out, the moaning that I heard and the man, so I was here for New Year's Eve, 2010, and I did an investigation here, as well as stayed here for the festivities. And I got the moaning and a man talking, whatever in the background. I found out later that Irene Danner passed away in the house December 31st, 1910. So it was 100 years to the day. I also picked up the name Peter. And when I asked, is your name Peter? I heard, yeah, I'm Pete. Well, I found out the person that lived next door, last name was Peters, and he was a doctor, and he was here the night that Irene passed away.
Kiss.
Squeeze and kiss. What are they doing? Well, there was in that thing. It said that they had sexual education or something.
I don't think that's the way they ran that though back in the day.
I don't know. No, I don't mean like doing it, but somebody. I think that light. You're
You?
what? Yeah, that was me.
Now you're moaning.
Maybe the doctor caused her death.
What?
It didn't say how she died, so I don't know. I can't comment on that.
What was her name again?
Irene, the one that passed away.
Yeah.
Irene.
Can you tell us how Irene died? Or Irene, if you're here, can you enlighten us on how you passed? Young.
She died young.
Did she?
Well, let's see how old she was. I don't remember if it said how old she was. She was the youngest. She was born in 1852.
Okay.
And she died December 31st, 1910. So, yeah, I guess she was.
She was like 60 something.
Yeah, so she was young.
She was 68.
She felt it wasn't her time. She was young. She was 68. That's young.
Back then, was that considered young? Just saying.
I mean,
Today, that's young.
today that's young, yeah.
Spring. When did she die?
New Year's Eve.
Oh.
Were you born in the spring?
Maybe she's saying she was a spring chicken.
Or were you a spring chicken?
Felt like a spring chicken.
I know you guys aren't afraid to communicate, and I know you're here because I feel your energy every time I'm here. I know you love being here, and I love that you're here.
And I do too, even though I'm new.
Yes, I love that you're here. I love that you watch over the house that you love. We're not afraid of you. You don't have to be afraid of us. You should remember me. I stay here quite often. I am a reoccurrent guest at your home.
Recurring.
What did I say?
Reoccurrent. Outside.
I don't stay in this room very often. I'm usually in the first floor, but
It's a very nice room. All of these.
this is Rob's favorite room. He loves this room.
He doesn't miss having boards.
No. And awesome is when you're out here, the New Year's Eve celebration, the fireworks are right over the hotel across the street. So even if it's cold outside, you can just go by the window. And
Fireworks at the hotel are very romantic.
they are. Well, not when they're playing blasting music and stuff. It's like, like it's.
Do they have a DJ?
Yep, they have a DJ and a band. But the DJ does the music at midnight to the fireworks. So the fireworks go off to the music,
Right. I just love like the exposed brick and how rustic it is.
I know. Well, these beams are original. Like the beams, most of the wood work in this house is all original.
Right.
That brick is original. I mean, look at I think they've obviously the lights weren't there. Do you know what I mean? So they've done things to make the rooms. That was Megan. That was my Megan. What?
Just the way you said that, it sound like nagging.
Anybody want pizza? I'm gonna have to tell Hillary some of these things. I'm nosy. I open drawers.
I do too.
I look in closets. I open every little nook and cranny.
Oh, great. Should I be worried?
No, when I'm investigating.
Not when you're staying at somebody's house.
Would anybody like an apple? That totally looks like like pinching nipples like.
Nice. They're not nipple.
I know, but that's what it looks like.
Lord, talk about sex education.
I'm just saying.
Factors.
If you knock on the door, I'll let you in. Can you knock on that door? Can you give it a little tap taparoo? All you have to do is just knock.
Do Hillary and Gus experience stuff?
Yeah, Hillary.
Hillary does.
I was here when we were here 2 years ago. We were in the MJ room. It was me, Mike, and Beth, and we were doing the first Brew show here.
Oh, wow.
And the concierge came in at the time, and I was like, "Oh, put me in for New Year's." And she's like, "The same 4 days?" I'm like, "Yeah." So we listen back on the recorder,
Yeah.
and she's like, "The same 4 days?" And then you hear 4 days, and I'm like, "Yeah."
It's good. It's not just residual then.
No, it's not just residual. It's both. It's a mixture.
Yeah.
But that was a male
Huh.
that said 4 days.
Huh. We also got the Peters thing too.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good thing to ask. Are there any soldiers here, or do you see any soldiers anywhere in the house? It smells so good in here. I don't want to leave because it's so nice.
So Christina asks, I have a weird question. Has anyone ever seen a different room? What is that?
Air conditioning.
I turned it off.
Okay, well, it's on.
I turned that air conditioner off when we came up here.
Like, what about the fan, maybe?
But I turned it off.
Won't the fan still run?
Not if it's off. I don't think. Oh wait. That's the air conditioning. Or that's something coming out of the vent there.
That's what I'm saying.
There's
Do you
another
have
little
AC
door.
unit?
Yeah. And another little door. What's with these little doors?
Storage. They made use of every little nook and cranny back then.
So she said, I'm sorry, Christina, I'll repeat that. Has anyone ever seen a different room than where they are? Because that's why I asked if it was a different room. When you were reading, I felt I was in a whole different situation. Nothing bad, just like they were showing me somewhere else. Like I seen a different room than where you were or are. I mean,
There's 2 other rooms we haven't been in.
yeah, there's 2 different rooms we haven't been in yet. But as far as being in this room here, I'm not sure. I mean, it probably looked different. I'm standing where I was when I was reading. Now it probably looked different when the Danners were living here. Meghan is going to make me yawn.
I'm sorry.
I think you should have gotten coffee.
I probably should have.
So maybe you were seeing what this room looked like.
Sunrise.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to go, let's go. Let's move.
You want some lights back on just to get
This stuff.
this stuff?
All right, we're going to move from Annie to Irene. I'm going to preserve my light here. Let me see my battery. Ooh, 37%. That's what Facebook Live does. So I'm going to plug it in when we're down there in the Irene room. And I will stop this recorder. I will keep my black recorder going. Down there, maybe we should read some of the stories out of the books. See if I can... Like there was a couch in front of you at one time. What?
I don't even know what half these things are. Hug. Now it says hug. I like it here.
Well, look at this person. Food tip. This is what they write in the book. Do not eat at the tourist recommended places, at least for lunch. We ate at the Farnsworth. It was very mediocre. My lunch looked like cafeteria food. Nick, that's a new one. What? This book smells. Hmm?
So I don't even know how to use my own recorder. Here we go.
Oh, look at this. Here I am. Look, there's my...
I saw yours from downstairs too.
Sorry to leave. Greg and Linda, this place gets more and more enjoyable every time we come. My fave place to stay. Can't wait to come back for New Year's again. Lots of love, your friends from New Jersey, Taryn and Shay. So that had to be...
I found your New Year's Eve one from last year.
You did?
Yeah, it's downstairs.
I'm probably in, Yeah, I don't go to Gettysburg for the food either. Yeah, some people, there's just people you won't ever please.
I don't mind it.
I don't either. Camera. All right, we're going to go down to the Irene Danner. Remember, Irene was the last family member, last owner of the Danner. So we're going to go down. What?
We're being loud.
Oh, we're being loud? I'm sorry. Here we go. me shut this. Should I put the air back on?
Maybe message her and see what she says. Just
Before we leave?
Or like now, so we have an answer. We're not waiting on her to answer. Plus, we're not messaging her at like an ungodly hour.
All right, hold on a second, peeps. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're back. We're back. We're going to the what? All right. Sorry about that, guys. Was that you?
What?
Did you just...
What?
Did you fart?
No, what is with you?
I don't know. I thought I heard something like that. What was it like? What did you do something like
No.
to make that noise?
No.
I just heard something like that.
I didn't do anything. And then
Sharon said she heard that. So I'm not crazy. Sharon said she heard it. It was like I don't I was just wondering. So here is the Irene Danner room. I'm going to put my Sony, probably, I'll put it here where it's like a neutral space. I've got to plug my phone into record. We are in the Irene Danner room. It is, looks like fingers on the wall. It is 9:50. And I'll put this recorder, my Olympus, up here. And I gotta plug my phone in. I'm gonna plug it in and sit right here. And try not to strangle myself. Sorry, guys. Fingers slide. Oh, what do you mean, that sound? That's what that sound sounded like? Oh, my. Sorry, guys. I know I'm throwing you guys around like... All right. All right, so this is, I'll go in here. Let me go in here. And maybe Megan can just sit out here. I'll sit in here. That's me. I'll plug that back in. All right, there we go. Let me see. All right. Sorry, guys, sorry.
Why are we sorry?
Because I was like throwing the phone around trying to...
Whipping them around?
Yeah. Just a little bit. I'm just going to put them right there for 1 second. My recorder is on.
Is this open up to anything?
Just a closet.
Oh, that's cute. Megan and Taryn in the Irene Danner room, leaving voice recorder on dresser with TV.
sounded like?
What?
A tri-field. Like an old tri-field that would go off like that. You know that?
Oh, like that gurgling?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I'm crazy.
We knew that about you already.
I'm cray-cray. All right, here we go.
Let me settle somewhere. You want me to be in the other room?
Yeah, if you want. If you want to go in there,
Okay.
and then.
I put the trigger prop on the flowers, just FYI.
Okay. That's people talking outside.
I'm gonna get a bit more, people outside talking. Miss Irene, are you here? Taryn was reading some of the history of the house, and it's a beautiful history for a beautiful house. If you were listening, was what she read pretty accurate?
Christopher Aaron said, Megan, you using the new gadget I bought?
It's charging, Chris.
It's charging, Chris.
But yes, I think for the downstairs room, I'm gonna use it.
I really wish it was charged because it sounds really cool. I would love to be using it.
I need additional IR lights for it though.
I don't know if you can hear Megan, but she said she needs additional IR lights for it. Were you a guest in this house?
The history Taryn read said that there was a lot of entertaining going on. What was your most favorite event or time of year to have in the house? Bus breaks outside.
He said you need to pick some out.
What, IR lights?
Yeah.
Oh, I can do that.
Can you come sit on this bed next to me?
Loving. Oh. I literally I'm sitting here thinking how like nice and calm and
It really is. I'm telling you, this is like the best feeling in this place.
It's totally the energy you get. It is a loving energy here.
Yep. The family loved this house so much. And they loved helping people. So this house was always open doors. What room, honey? Meghan is in that room back there. If you're saying see her waving. Is that what you're talking about? Back where you see, like, back there? See, Meghan's waving her hand. That's Meghan.
And I talk with my hands, so I might have been doing something.
Yeah, that's Meghan's. Feed stopped on the right. Here?
I have to know what scent she uses or candles or something. I don't see candles, but I don't know what she uses for this place, but I love it.
On the steps across from Meghan? That's people talking outside.
If you are in the room here, are you able to use some of our energy to let us know where you are by either knocking on a wall or stomping on the floor? We would love to know that you're here with us. Next.
I'm gonna walk for a minute. Somebody thought they saw a shadow. You mean in this room? This is the bathroom? You think you saw up top looking at you? Probably just dust in this room here, you're saying. Are you in the bathroom?
Well, shouldn't you knock first if they were?
Nah. Were you looking at us from inside the bathroom?
Please don't feel like you have to hide. No reason to be scared of us. I'm sorry if you feel like we're intruding. I hope you don't. Traffic. So what time of year is your favorite? Do you like it when there's a lot of guests in town during the busy season, or do you like it when it's slower and not a lot of people hustling and bustling around town?
That's someone outside.
Yep. It's so funny. It's like they're, I mean, I'm sure they are right outside, but I feel like we're like on the first floor right now.
Christina Ann saw a bald man. Is Rob stalking me? Looking in from outside, actually. That's what I said. I said, we're on the second floor.
That would be a very tall, bald man.
That would be a very tall, bald man.
Lesser.
It's all the college kids.
Yeah. Well, school probably just let in not too long ago. And it was Wednesday night. Not that that matters in college time.
So my friends say that they see you popping your head out. You don't have to be scared and you don't have to hide. You can come on out and sit with us and talk. Nothing that we have will hurt you. Nothing that we're doing is going to hurt you. We just want to talk and communicate, that's all. Sit next to Meghan.
There's a nice comfortable chair or I have room next to me on the couch. Plenty of room for you.
Where'd you set the trigger prop?
On the flowers, on the table in the middle of this room. I'm gonna get up from my chair here just to show you how something works. So we have a little device here that if you come near these flowers, you don't have to touch them, you just have to come close to them. And it's supposed to set off that little alarm and light. Again, this is just another way for us to try to communicate with you because we cannot hear you with our own ears. So if you're able to, can you go over there and just either stand near it or try to touch the flowers and make that light go off? It would really help us communicate with you. Moment. Oh, excuse me.
Can you hand me one of those flowers? I just want to smell one. I think they would smell so pretty. It's somebody outside laughing. How dare they?
Rewind.
Can you come sit on this bed with me? Were they just clapping, those people walking by, or were they just laughing?
I think they were just laughing.
Just laughing. Can you give us a knock on something? The door or the wall? If you don't want to come close to us, can you just knock on one of the doors?
do. Feel free to go over and touch the flowers. And then we'll give you that space. We'll go to another room.
Somebody outside.
Right outside. Did you ever hear back if she wanted you to close the window?
I can't get in there.
Oh, that's right.
Did you need me to help you with anything? Do you need help with anything? Excuse me.
That wasn't me.
That was me. Did you need help with anything? Don't make me come there. Hi, Kim.
So which family member was the most entertaining family member? Trap.
I'd like to know that too. Who was the funniest? Who was a jokester? I'm gonna go in there with Meg. I said I'm just gonna go in there with you.
Oh.
I'm gonna switch rooms. I'm gonna come in there with you. We're gonna go in here with Meghan. Hi, Bob.
Is this when we began doing naked paranormal? Just kidding.
Here. Let's see. Put this
There you go.
here. That's me. Was that a bang like from outside?
I think so.
Okay. Now I am on the other side of the room. This is the room that you guys were seeing somebody in. Oh my God, no naked paranormal. And this is the other side. It's freezing in here all the, like, are you cold?
I'm like slightly chilly, but I feel like it's been like this since I've been here.
So, feel my arms. Feel the back of my arms.
Yeah, little goosey bumps.
I'm freezing. I think my jacket's in the home base room. I'm sure some people would watch Naked Paranormal.
Oh, please. Weren't they trying to make a show, literally?
Are you serious?
Yeah, like-
Why?
Instead of Naked and Afraid, Naked and Paranormal. Somebody said enough, exactly. Enough.
We're sorry. We didn't mean to be talking fresh.
No, like enough of the shows. Like that. No more Naked and Afraid.
Meghan.
Sorry. You did it first.
Those are such pretty flowers. Do you like them there on the table, or do you want them moved? Can you move those flowers to the middle of the table?
would have been like a good setup for like right here for like a seance or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know. It wasn't spiritualism big in the 20s, maybe. I wonder, did anybody ever do any sort of seances here back in the day? Honk one for yes, twice for no. I know some people might come in these days and try to talk with you with devices like we have, but if you think further back in time, did people try to communicate with seances or using a talking board or tipping tables? Does any of that sound familiar? The air just turned on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't hear it, but I felt it. I just to make sure because I had this huge gust of wind come right at me. There's gotta be a vent. Yeah, there's a vent right there.
Can you come through that door right there? Knock on the door, turn the door handle.
If we were to play some music, what kind of music would you want to hear? What would be a good time frame of music to play? You know?
I would say it would probably be, well, there were you can play like Yankee Doodle or, you know that.
But like they entertain, so like fun entertaining.
Look up music of 1860, 18, it would be like, look up music for 1850s.
1850s?
Yeah, I would say, because most of them were here. The only one I think that was not born yet was Irene.
When was the house? So like early 1900s even. Right?
I guess, yeah, because that was when they had the YWCA, but
Well,
throughout the history, they've always entertained, like they always had, and even
but I'm saying
even during the Civil War, they had the soldiers here.
it doesn't give a time frame. It's been documented in stories about the Danners that the home was always full of people and they rarely spent a night alone.
I'm hungry. Would you mind fixing me a plate to eat?
What kind of food did you like to serve? Or what was popular to make or eat? Favorite food?
How can we
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Time.
Time. How can we join the YWCA? Me and Megan want to join the YWCA.
What does that stand for? Young Women's or?
Young. I only said it about, and I forget.
Well, I heard WC or YWCA.
YWCA.
But I don't remember hearing what it stood for.
Hold on. I read it about 40 times.
Shoot.
What?
It said shoot.
Shoot?
Yeah.
Do you want to shoot me?
Oh my gosh, Taryn.
Carolyn Chessgreen said hi.
Hey, Caroline.
She said hi.
She knows Gettysburg. East. Country. Murphy.
Okay.
Got shoot, country, and Murphy. I wonder if that's more soldier related.
Young Women's Christian Association.
There we go. I love you, but I'm not joining that.
I would get kicked out. Yes, we are in Gettysburg. We're at the Inn at Lincoln Square. It's an inn.
I can do the YWPA.
Excuse me. We are at the Inn at Lincoln Square in Gettysburg.
These rooms are awesome.
Isn't this place great?
I live 20 minutes away, and I would spend a week here.
I know, it's so great. It's like your own little getaway.
It is. I feel like running over and be like, but wait, there's more.
I know.
That's in there. Seems a little quiet tonight.
Except for outside.
You guys feeling a little tired? What was considered late for a party? Like if you guys are going to be entertaining and it went really late, what would that be? That was outside.
Okay. Can you come sit with us?
I'm gonna pull out this chair just for you. I'm gonna pull it out kind of close to where these flowers are. If you do sit down, got those flowers there, we're gonna know that you're with us. I really hope you do have a seat with us.
My friend wants to know, what did you consider to be a big party? That was weird.
What happened?
My flash shut off and it said connect to iTunes.
Maybe they're saying that you have music.
Soldiers. When the soldiers were here, there was a party. It was a party. I was getting the feeling, and I don't know how you would ever confirm this, but that there was an affair with a soldier and one of the girls that lived here. And when I say affair, I don't necessarily mean
Like in a bad way.
in a bad way.
Just a
Right.
relation.
And I feel like, and I got that impression upstairs, that it was almost like they felt they had to keep it a secret for some reason. I don't know if mom and dad didn't told them that they're not allowed to, you know, when they were housing the soldiers and they were I don't know if they weren't.
No fraternizing with those soldiers.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Oh, somebody else said they felt that too.
Huh. Can you let us know if that's accurate, what Taryn just said? When soldiers were housed here, were members of the family allowed to be with them and however that meant? Downstairs there's gonna be so much
Mm-hmm.
carry.
That's why I was like trying to wait a little bit.
Right, no, you were smart by starting upstairs.
And I keep getting the impression of the typical looking, like he was sitting in a room and she's walking by the door and she's like side-eyeing him, smiling, you know, so nobody sees it.
Right.
And her hair's up in a bun. It's like dark and curly, and she's got the dress up, like, you know how it would go up to your neck.
Right.
And just walking by, kind of smirking and keep walking, you know. It was a fun thing. Like, it wasn't anything serious. It was just they were having fun. Right. They did fall for each other. They liked each other. I can't see anything past the flirting. I don't know if anything sexual happened. It was more maybe kissing and just sneaking,
Canoodling, if you will.
the sneaking around. Was that you? Did you hear that? It went or something.
Movement somewhere. I thought it was more by you.
I thought it was over there.
Video? Have any video?
I'm taking a video.
Oh, that's true too. Duh.
I don't know if you guys heard that noise, but what was the last name of the soldier that you liked?
Remember I said we had Shoot, Country, and Murphy were the three. And soon after we got Soldier. Life. Are there any soldiers with us now? Saw. anybody that's here with us.
Uh-oh, I just saw cherries and berries. Somebody's in trouble.
Huh?
A cop car.
Oh,
Cherries and berries?
yeah, never heard that before.
Yeah.
Thing. Well, that's not a thing.
I just feel like they were always happy. Just like they were a happy family.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
They had hard times, but they were happy. And
Is that true? If there are any Danner family members with us right now, do you generally have a loving and happy family? Are you still together? Wasn't it like 6 or 7 children at one point? Or they raised 6 or 7 children in the house?
mm-hmm.
It's a busy house. I'm thinking, since there are multiple doors to these rooms, that this probably would have been at one point one room and that was another room. You think?
Yeah. I'm sure the rooms weren't this big.
Marker. Like maybe that was a wall.
Yeah.
A wall.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't see being here and for what it was, it being just 3 living spaces.
Did you hear that bang?
I heard that.
That's a bus.
I did not hear the bang.
Yeah, because if you think about it, if the wall went all the way to where it's supposed to go,
Yeah.
that door goes into the bathroom.
Right.
So they closed that door off and made a door here to make this one big room.
Mm-hmm. Descend. Should we descend the stairs? I feel like open up the window and be like, shut up, we're investigating.
I know. Shut your mouths.
Property.
Shut it.
We're all ghost hunting in here.
Y'all need to shut your mouths. If you don't shut that hole in your face. Ha 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 ha. Shut your mouth. I have hit it.
It's early too. It's only like 10:30. Why are they so loud at 10:30 already?
Because they go like I'm complaining like I don't do it. But it's only because but they're bar hopping, you know what I mean? So
Well, they're not hopping all too much. They've been sitting out there for like a half hour.
I know. Go and get.
Go get. Go get and hop somewhere else.
Go and get. Be gone.
Oh.
You want me to do some of that voodoo on you? Do you need to go?
You're such a mess. Oh.
What?
Travel.
Yeah, travel. Be gone. Sharon said, stop. I'm going to pee.
Part of me really wants to do it now.
I know, right? What, y'all think you're cute? You all fuddy-duddies? I used to say that back in the day, fuddy-duddies.
Who used to say that back in the day?
I don't know, people. It was like a word, fuddy-duddy. I could not wait to come and talk to you guys, and you're being very, very, very quiet. Unless, you know, those are people laughing and hooting and hollering outside. It was me burping.
Does the basement have any, like, windows to the street level or no?
Unknown, never been in the basement.
Oh. Okay.
Yep. I will go in the basement if you want to go in the basement.
Size. I mean, wouldn't mind looking at it while we're here.
Who laughs like that? Who laughs so the entire town of Gettysburg can hear it?
Honey, don't be hating for people having a good time.
That's true. I'd be having a good time too. Well, I am having a good time, but
Jesus Christ. Chopped liver. Oh, sorry, that was me. Sorry.
you can't. You're impaired. What was your favorite thing besides working on the YWCA? What was your favorite thing? What was your favorite memory of your house?
Sorry.
You're fine.
The problem is, I don't know if the blue and gray put them out or what, but there's chairs and tables down there now. So they're sitting
In front of the inn.
in front of the inn with chairs and tables.
I wonder if Hillary knows that they're doing that.
I mean, I guess they could get their food to go. I don't think there's people serving.
Are they drinking at the tables?
That's what I'm trying to say. They're gonna think I'm a ghost. Maybe it's hard to say. I can't see through the tree.
Oh.
Can't tell. Wow.
Is somebody getting yelled at?
No, but that'd be fun to watch.
Yeah, it would be. It sounds like that sounds like a different language, like somebody's getting yelled at. Is that guy yelling at them?
No, I can't get out. Oh, there's about $20.
Yeah. Hold on, let's see. Let's go. Sorry, guys, you guys are.
Downstairs?
No, I'm saying like. Does he owe somebody $20? And there's people just sitting out in front of. That's the homeless people right there that they complain about.
Which one's
That's a girl.
Oh, I can't see.
You come down. You come down to eat. That guy's yelling, I think. Oh, there is somebody over on the other side of it. Yeah, they should not let people sit there like that, lay there like that.
I'm surprised the town's allowing it.
Yeah, for real.
You wanna try to change downstairs or no?
You want to go to the MJ?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the MJ.
I'd be nervous with a fully open window.
I know, but
Go by rules.
all right, we're gonna.
Oh, I should put the rubbish in.
So because Megan's with me, I'm probably gonna go where I've never gone before, and that is the basement of this place.
Why are you so nervous about it?
Can you see me?
Disaster.
Yes, I am. Oh,
Oh, you okay?
oh my god.
Lesson learned.
Oh my god. Taryn.
Oh, dear. Oh, don't kill your kid.
All I did was pull my plug out. Okay. I'm not. That's
Oh, sorry, honey. Let me stop right
We're gonna go down to the MJ room now.
there. Your flashlight's here.
I'm gonna put my sweatshirt on. Did I bring it in?
Apple?
I feel like I brought it in.
Thank you then. If not, I brought mine and I'm a little chilly, but I'm okay.
I just gotta get this recorder.
Oh, sure.
Oh, did it say candy?
No.
No. We're moving.
And we're moving.
I did shut the door upstairs, right?
We shut it, but I don't think it's locked.
Oh, we gotta put the AC back on.
Are any of those doors locking? Like, will that lock or no? Do we have to relock them or anything?
They weren't locked when we came in. To lock, press Brinks button.
Do you have codes for everything? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
So before we leave, we just have to put the AC back on.
But is that in every room or is it general? Like
I just turned it off upstairs.
upstairs? Okay.
Yep. We're going to the MJ room. Hee hee.
I'm gonna see because I might be charged up enough there now.
Oh yeah. There's Abe. Honest Abe. That would be a train.
It's my fat ass on Facebook Live.
The Danner's, look at that.
What?
Danner's Pocket Guide with history of the Battle of Gettysburg.
Interesting. Alright, let me see how this thing's going. I gotta go potty too before we go for a ride.
It's pretty cool. It's cute. That's where we are. We are in my favorite room. We are now in my favorite room. And I am actually going to... We are in the MJ room. I gotta change the batteries on this thing. It's warmer down here. I'm plugging this in.
Just move your stuff over. I don't want to step on it.
Go ahead.
There's gotta be an easier way.
There.
There's gotta be an easier way to do it than doing it that way.
They just need to
They lost the
Yeah.
pole. Alright, let me see if I can do this now. Excuse me.
Why do you get hungry? I don't understand. When you're investigating. Do you get hungry?
When I'm
I know.
hungry.
Huh?
When I'm hungry.
No, I mean investigating. I always bring like. It's in the car. I didn't bring it this time, but.
Thanks, Source.
Oh, that has no battery.
Okay.
That's not yours, right?
What?
The Duracells? What? Oh. Alright. Now what?
What's up?
I have every other battery.
Like triples, me too. Connection.
What?
It says low cut connection.
What does that even mean?
Means it's on recording, but it's not live. It's trying to go live. And then once I get to a better, a better connection, then I'll go. But it says connected.
That guy laughs so loud.
He does.
How do I remove this stupid? That is-
It's not
I'm trying to. Here's another. Hmm?
I don't think there's a way for me to connect anyone else.
Some of these batteries have to work because the thing lit up.
Still telling me trying to go live. I don't get one. Unconnected. Why is it going?
This is weird.
Hmm.
None of these batteries are working.
They just feel.
They were working in that thing.
Do you wanna use mine? They're yours anyway, they're not really mine.
No.
Here.
No.
Yes, 'cause I don't
No,
know. I'm
we.
not gonna be able to listen to all this anyway. Come on. Try it.
Aha! Hold on. They worked in that thing, so I don't know why they're not working.
It's pissing me off.
Did I break my recorder? Nothing's working yet.
Try these, they're not too much of a charge, but it's something.
It's gotta be the recorder, not the batteries.
Oh. It's not on hold or anything, is it?
It would bleep hold. Oh, that one's going on, but there's nothing there. Alright, so the recorder's not broke. Huh?
That is good.
I don't understand why. I can't believe I didn't get, I knew I had to get them too.
Mm.
I said that. I said I gotta get AAA batteries.
This is killing me.
Alright. This is a mess down here. Now we even know which is what. I'm throwing these out. This is all trash.
I don't get why it says on is connected, and I don't know why it just keeps telling me it's.
What?
It just, it says connected to the internet here, but then it keeps telling me it's trying to go live. It shouldn't be trying to go live, it should be fine.
The only reason I'm gonna go in this basement is because you wanna go in the basement.
I'm glad you're making that clear.
Just saying. Alright, so do you wanna start up here, or do you wanna go in the basement?
Get the basement over with, apparently.
Alright, well,
You love this house, I don't love a basement.
we're going in the basement apparently, and here we go. Oh yeah, where's my, that was me,
No,
Okay, well, I wanna make sure on the recorders we know.
right,
Where'd I put my black recorder?
that one's mine.
Yeah, I know.
Did you leave it upstairs?
Oh, I hope not.
Do you remember bringing it down?
Oh, it's right here. I was gonna say, if I didn't have my head attached to my neck. Sorry, we were trying to get our stuff together. We're gonna be going into the basement. Mind you, I have never gone into the basement. So we are going in the basement. I've never gone in the basement. I always got a bad feeling there. But
God, damn thing doesn't wanna work.
do you want one of my flashlights?
It's the fucking connection with this thing. Yeah, I just gotta get a new one. Thank you, darling.
Mm-hmm.
How do I work this with you? So there they go.
All right, here we go. Mind you, I've never been in the basement of this place, so.
There's a light for you.
I think so.
No, it's like a basement.
Oh, it's like a dirt floor basement. Is that dirt?
Is that the only light we get?
I'm not sure. Here we go.
Oh, jeez. Big step.
Careful.
If it's really, I don't have my mask or anything, if it's like really bad, I'm gonna have to not stay down here too long. Oh, it's like the full space of it too. Yeah, here's a light.
Yep, this is a basement. Dirt floor basement.
Oh, there's been some workers down here. Big footprint. And then we have
Meg, so what do you have there? I just want to show everybody.
I don't know the actual name for it, but basically, it's like a cell phone practically, but there's like no cell service. It can connect to internet. It keeps saying it's trying to go live. I don't know why it's not, but basically there is, it's a full spectrum camera, so you can have it either off or you can add the full spectrum to it, and that's why
cool.
That's why I need more IR lights, so it'll pick up
Right.
additional. So it is recording right now, and if I can get to a spot to where it allows me to connect to the internet, it will still upload it, but for whatever reason it's not cooperating.
So yeah, so this is the basement that I've never ventured into.
I don't feel that bad down here when it comes to basements.
Look at the foundation. What's what?
I guess it's just like,
It's a bottle.
is it?
part of a bottle.
So it is. Bring your metal detector down here, see what you find.
Right?
Do we have any soldiers in the basement with us? It's nice and open. It's not like there's not a lot of damn yelling. Fucking A. There's not a lot of cobwebs and stuff. As far as the dirt. Kind. You think we're kind? I hope you do, because I think we would say that about us. We're just here to try to talk. Carrier. We could try to carry some messages for you. Can any of you soldiers give us a name? Or maybe what state you're from? I'm originally from New Jersey and now live in Maryland. Can you see our light? We do have flashlights down here. What you might call a torch. Pretty sure that was just
Coughing.
coughing, but outside. I'm trying to situate myself. Where would the front of the house be? Here?
So if we went upstairs, I feel like it would be this way.
That wall? Lots of cobwebs down here. I feel like it's coming from, there's windows here.
So is that the front?
I think it might be. We're gonna have to take a look at the front of the house because, let's see there's windows and there's even one that looks like it's kind of broken a little bit. I would go further, but there's nothing but cobwebs. Probably already have enough spiders on me. Yeah, definitely not that way. That's gotta be the front of the house. I'm not feeling, I've been in basements before that feel crummy, and I'm not feeling crummy down here. Ugh, except I do feel lots of spider webs on my arm.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just walked into one. Awesome.
It's so hard when you can barely stand down here. Maybe that door opening was just something residual.
Yeah, it definitely. I have that on record. I can let you listen to it. I mean, you hear the click click click, and then like it flew open.
I don't doubt it. Ooh. Need a vacuum? You okay?
Yeah. Wonder if they've been through this. I would be down here digging
I know
like crazy.
You would be. You should ask him if you can come down with a
Metal detector?
Yeah.
I'm sure over the years, people that have owned, they probably did it. Why wouldn't you, you know?
I guess. Ooh. This stuff is a hard one. So see, now when you come, you don't have to be so scared. You don't have to be scared.
All right. Door is shut. Just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. All right, I'm going to leave this recorder in here. Oh, really?
Yeah, I started off with like 64. I barely had it on, and it's already down so for 51. All right, should we do flowers again?
Flower.
We have something down here that might be something different. What about Rob's socks? Because the soldiers didn't have socks, remember? When they were wet. We're going to put Rob's socks as a paranormal prop trigger.
All right, so tables are empty. There's just 3 people out there
Okay.
eating and talking. Yeah, I'm throwing that out.
What is it? I swear to God, if I just said Clemson, I'm gonna die.
It sounded like Clemson.
Cleansing.
Cleansing. Yeah, we're cleaning.
Or maybe you're cleansing yourself of some of your equipment. You wanna go out?
What?
Lights out?
Yeah. All right, we are now in the MJ room.
Make sure yep, socks are working. Let's put the socks
We have the trigger
over here.
prop attached to a pair of socks.
Soldiers needed socks.
Stinky socks, ew.
For the first time, I'm getting a little,
Getting what?
like a little chill.
Are you?
Not in a bad way, just like something's here.
Good.
Wreckers or records. Well, if you guys didn't hear us down in the basement, my name's Megan,
I'm Taryn.
who you should know.
Yes, I've been here. I'll be coming here for New Year's Eve as well.
I may be joining.
Megan might be coming as well.
It's 40 years.
And this is my most favorite spot in the whole house.
Definitely people outside.
People are walking by. One of the times I caught you talking on one of my recorders. You were asking if we were trying to sleep. Can you tell me what your name is? Hey, Kim.
Supper.
There's a bus going by outside. Are you a part of the family that lives here?
Human.
Is your last name Danner? What?
So is that is my IR or whatever giving you
No. Is my flash giving you?
No, I mean I can see the flash, but it's not like when you get the IR. The IR thing.
Go back over there. Which way did you just come from?
I did just pan right to left.
There was, now I don't know if this can create that effect, but in front, like where that picture frame is, you know, usually like a piece of dust will float by. Well, it was a light, a circle of light that just flashed and went away. It didn't float, it didn't go anywhere, it just flashed and went away.
I mean, I'm kind of scanning now, but I mean, it's an IR light. It's not like a traditional, like what you're using, like a flash. I don't know if IR is gonna make it illuminate like that.
Oh, Teresa said she saw that. Okay,
Is it
cool.
doing anything like with me?
No, that's why I'm
You said
asking.
over by the picture you said?
Yeah, it was over by the picture. Just like this light just flashed and went away.
Huh.
It didn't move. You know what I mean? It wasn't floating. It just boop, flashed and went away. It wasn't Meghan. Okay. Well, I just had her scan again, but it didn't show up again. So we know people came here that were in need. There's a pair of socks on the table. If you need socks, go ahead and take those socks. We're giving them to you. That was outside.
Nothing demonic. Metal.
Nothing we have will hurt you. We're here just to talk, just to communicate. Can you tell me what your name is?
Can you tell me what this room was used for?
those. Did you just get that? Is that new?
I think it's been around for a little bit. I saw it from someone at Selma. I think the first one, and I kind of had it on the brain for a little, and I only got it a couple of weeks ago.
Can you tell me how? Bleh. Can you tell me how many people are in the room with us?
What time of day did that door thing happen?
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. It had to be like 2:30, 3 o'clock, something around there. It was late, or early, should I say.
Are we heading to the bathroom, or?
No, we were investigating.
Okay.
Do you like being here?
Oh, Lord. We're not staying the night, we're just staying for a little bit of time. We're hoping that during that time you try to talk with us somehow or show us that you're here. Is there a way to let us know where you are in the house? Even if you're not in the room with us right now, can you stomp on the floor or bang on the wall? That's disgusting.
It's so gross.
People are burping outside, like disgustingly burping. I'll just whip open the door like, do you mind?
Yeah, right? Can y'all shut up, please?
We can hear them, they could probably hear us if we talk.
I don't care, Megan.
I'm not saying I mind, I'm just saying they can probably hear us. Can you not use my real name? Let's use a code name. Babs.
I don't care, Gertrude.
Wait a minute. Very.
No, we're not feeling Gertrude.
I think of like an old T model Ford every time I hear the name Gertrude. It's an old car. Oh.
Prudence?
Oh, this thing gives me a name. Person.
Person, yes, it is a person.
If I'm Gertrude, you're Maud. Okay now, Maud.
Prudence and Maud wants you to be on your way. Should it?
Maud has spoken. Go back to your van down by the river.
Well, like y'all kind around here.
Seat's taken. If you're from the South, we're sorry.
Yeah, we're not making fun of. I actually love that accent, so I'm trying to teach myself how to sound like it.
I always said I wanted to go to Ireland long enough just to come home with the Brew.
Sharon said prudence.
Prudence.
Prudence. There's people outside that are annoyingly being loud.
And they've been there for like an hour at least.
Is it really your daughter's name?
What's a very southern name?
It is a southern name.
What is Maud?
Maud? I don't know what Maud is.
Maybe it can be Bessie. Come on now, Bessie.
That'll be somebody else's. I said Gertrude first.
You did.
Prudence is just a southern name. And I got it from the Dave Chappelle show, too. The name just popped in my head.
Y'all are being quiet.
Then-
You're not nervous to be around us, are you? Fly. Fly.
You have communicated with me so much.
Jim. Is there a Jim with us? Excuse you. I apologize for the rude individuals outside. They don't have any manners. Water.
Would you like some water? Do you need water?
Car door and people outside.
Coughing because they're smoking and they shouldn't be.
Eat.
I want to eat.
Are you hungry? If you could have any food right now, what would you want? Entire? The entire meal? Rabbit?
You'd want to have rabbit?
I love rabbit.
Aw,
It's so good.
how can you eat thumper?
I even had a thumper and I still love rabbit. Probably because I hated my rabbit. So I
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh.
It's so good.
I can't even.
You eat a hamburger.
No, I don't.
You eat chicken.
Little bits of chicken.
It still comes from a big chicken. Those little bits fit into a big chicken.
I'm trying to not eat meat,
Ugh.
but I wouldn't eat thumper.
So
You just aren't right.
With some fava beans and a nice can of tea.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
The list is long.
Are you back there in that, like up against that wall back there? You can come forward.
Short. If we knock on the wall, can you knock on the wall? That like sound does not carry. It's a nice solid wall.
Can you do that again? That was outside.
It is, and it's so weird because it almost sounds like it's the way it carries.
I know.
It almost sounds like it's coming from the opposite side of that wall. Projection. Can you make something project? Can you move anything? There's a couple of items on the table. You don't even have to move them, but if you touch the socks, it's gonna make a sound and a little light go off. It just lets us know you're here. It doesn't hurt you. Zoo. It's like a zoo outside.
Did it feel like a zoo sometimes with all the people running around here?
Why don't you come over here and pull up a chair? Come and join us. We're looking for some company for all night. We've been sitting here waiting for somebody to join us. We'd love for that person to be whoever's close to us right now.
Oh, I'm getting I'm getting a weird sensation on my hand.
Okay.
The one that's holding the phone.
Under.
I can't explain it, what it feels like. Almost feels like... Are you touching my hand?
Down. I got under and down. What part of your hand is it?
Ooh, it's like all right here.
Mm.
These, it's like, and it went a little up, but it's all right here.
Mm. Are you touching Taryn's hand by chance? Carol. You think that's Carol? Paul. There's a whole bunch of names now. Still happening?
Not as strong, but you don't see anything?
No, nothing on the full spectrum. Sorry.
Are you touching my hand? It's okay if you are. Excuse me. I'm going to put my hand down here. You can still touch it if you like. Are you happy with the way the house is being taken care of?
Do you have any questions from people who are watching?
Does anybody have any questions you want us to ask? Anybody picking up on anything? Who's the president? I have memory loss. I don't remember.
Do you support or are you against slavery? Business.
Were you a close family? I'm just going to walk in here for a second.
Sure.
Look at these closet doors. See, this is how the door used to be. You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
That's what the noise it made. I didn't know there was stuff in here. Being nosy, Hillary, I'm sorry. Oh.
Electric.
I need my... Either I have to plug this in, or I need my flashlight.
There's a flashlight over here.
I think my phone's gonna die soon. All right, now we have a different type of light going on here. Now this looks all Blair Witchy and stuff. Main? Like main course or the okay. Okay.
I thought I heard something back there.
Where? Go. Ooh.
No, it sounded more like something that moved.
I just dropped the phone.
Were there ever any pets in the house? snoring.
I thought that was you breathing.
No.
That's not you breathing?
No. Thanks for thinking that, but no.
I'm just saying, I thought, sometimes it'd be...
No, I feel like I hear a...
Yeah, but I thought that was you, like,
My
breathing.
only thought is maybe it's somebody outside sleeping. Maybe.
There is somebody sleeping on the bench.
I know. But I've heard it, since you moved though, I've heard it more and I'm like, am I hearing something from outside?
Are you sleeping on the bed? I love that bed, by the way.
Pluto.
That might be the person sleeping outside.
I think so. I'm so glad you think I breathe like a sleeping homeless person.
No.
I mean, I know I snore a little bit in my sleep, you know that, but...
So, Christina says, have you ever thought that when it said paranormal, that maybe they know the paranormal existed before they died? Which they did. They did know that, because when did everything start? Like in the 1800s, right?
Yeah, I think early 19... When was spiritualism? Wasn't that like early 1900s?
I thought it's...
Between the late 1800s and early 1900s.
Yeah, there you go. Can you come talk to us, please? We really want to talk to you.
One time Taryn was here, she heard somebody yell out Ava. Can you tell us who Ava is?
That's outside. Oh my gosh, they're singing the Lion King's theme song.
Oh my god. You know what? I don't think they're drunk, I think they're high. Who else would be sitting out there for this long? And just laughing
about
like a
nothing.
Freaking hyena. I'm gonna be on a low battery here. I'm gonna finish this up and I'm hoping this will upload when I get home.
Not that funny, dude.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
That's not very ladylike.
Foliage. Can't connect. Sucks. That's definitely that person snoring outside. I don't need to have a SIM card in order to connect to the internet, right?
Oh,
That's just for storage, I thought.
I thought so too.
I have to figure this out. 6. Let's turn on.
There's 6 people watching on live.
Are there? Oh my gosh. Ooh. Okay.
Now 7.
Who we got with us?
Not sure. I have Kim Thompson, Sharon Phillips, Dominic, Teresa. Those are 4 that are popping up. Christina and Mary Jane. Those seem to be... I'm going to open up and be like, excuse you? I got my babies in here trying to sleep. Now, if you don't shut your mouth, you're going to be one of them. Because I'm going to knock you out.
I thought you said you were going to spank them.
I'm going to knock you... knocks. I'll whoop that butt in the next week. You don't need a SIM card. Somebody answered.
Thank you. Well, I don't know why it's not connecting. It's getting me very upset.
Shut it. You heard me?
What is he doing with the kilo? What is this guy doing?
All right, let's see what this guy's doing.
I think he's putting a lantern together. He's doing something with a flame. What if he just like... It's literally like an old school lantern that works.
Really?
Yeah. And he's just sitting there with these two other people. And there's a person sleeping on the bench.
I want to know who was singing.
Do you get annoyed with the loud people outside?
What are they doing?
Oh, just sitting there smoking and laughing. Excuse me, but we have a serious paranormal investigation going on.
Yeah.
Please keep it down.
Excuse me. Excuse me, guy. We have a serious thing going on in there. I don't appreciate what you're doing.
It's super serious.
I don't appreciate what you're doing. This cannot keep continuing.
Are those still wood burning stoves?
No,
Or fireplaces?
they're electric.
Oh, no. The wood burning stove.
Ava! Ava, can you come in here, please?
Apple again. She's back to put the apples.
Ava, I'd like to talk to you. So he said, yell really loud, shut up, and blame on the paranormal. Shut your mouth!
I can think of it as Mrs. Doubtfire. Ah, Layla, you get back in that saddle. Don't make me get the hose. Hello.
Christina said, say you thought you heard a woman screaming downstairs when you were trying to sleep.
We hear this woman wailing. Store. Is everyone tired in the house?
That's actually a good idea.
What?
To go out there and be like, is everybody okay? We heard a woman screaming out here.
I think there needs to be a family meeting. How about everybody come downstairs to the front room?
Can you move that stuff on the table for me? Those socks should not be on the table. Can you take them off?
That is quite rude. It's like an Asian guy that's angry.
Who's Asian out there? They all look white.
I know, but it sounds like there's an angry Asian guy.
What is that?
He just did a fart noise.
Oh, he's doing a fart noise. That's not a fart.
So it's the white guy doing an Asian impression.
Oh.
Because he's cool. Ooh, sleep back right there.
My phone, I don't even think my phone's charging. Come on over and talk to us.
I wasn't really either. I'm up 33% and I was charging.
I'm a little hungry. Can you make me something to eat?
Play music from the late 1800s.
We're going to play some music and have dinner. Christina said, I feel someone wanting to sit down with you, but they are not sure. There you go. Did any of that music? Somebody said this could be a movie on Svengoolie.
Oh, what?
A movie on Svengoolie.
What's that?
I don't know. Did any of that music resonate with you? Did you like any of the music that we played? If so, we can play more. Just got to knock on something for us. Knock on the door. Knock on one of the doors. Or bang on, or, you know, bang your foot on the floor. That is a picture of a building right there. We're not going to be here too much longer. Played like a little compilation.
The Whistling Coon.
The whistling what?
Coon. Turkey in the Straw.
Yes.
The Laughing Sun. Hello, my baby.
Was that how far open you had it?
Huh?
Is that how far open you had it, the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody said it looked like it was open further.
From the second time I went up there, I left it open a little bit further.
Good eye, Christina. Megan did it.
My fault.
Can you tap this beat? I'm doing it. That's me. Told you, Yankee Doodle. Born on the 4th of July. She's You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue.
Just change.
Change.
Well, now we're into Christmas.
I would love to go back in time and just see it. Just see how they lived. If you know any of these songs, feel free to sing along with us. Buy me some peanuts and apple jacks, cracker jacks. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Dill pickles rag.
Oh. Come on over and sit with us, please.
Hopefully we'll be singing this next time we're here.
What?
We'll be singing this next
Right.
time we're here.
Christina's seeing like a shorter woman around.
Huh?
She's seeing a short woman around. Come, let.
I'm sorry, all I can think of is the damn Brady Bunch Christmas movie. When I hear this.
Brady Bunch?
You never saw that? It was like,
No.
it was probably from the 90s, and the father on Christmas Day gets called to some mine or whatever, and the mine collapses, and Carol just starts singing, "Oh Come All Ye Faithful," and emerges Mike Brady.
Oh.
It's so cheesy.
She's on the other side of the wall. Come sit with us and enjoy some music. Come on over and sit with us. Listen and enjoy some of the music. You don't have to be scared. Did they leave?
They must have.
It's finally quiet.
It's way too calm out there.
We finally have quietness.
Possibly, let me just say. Oh God, I haven't heard any cackling or Asian voices, so. The one woman sitting there is now laying down on the, yeah. What is that, the bench?
But they're still there.
The two guys are gone. But the one woman, I guess, is taking a nap.
It's finally quiet on the square.
No, both man and woman are taking a nap. Each bench has been cleaned. That's sad. That was outside. Is that you?
What?
That thumping sound, maybe that's a bass outside. Must be a bass outside.
Let me see what I have. All right. I'm gonna sit in here for a little bit. I'm in the bedroom.
I didn't realize how late it was.
What is it?
It's like 12:20.
No, it is not.
Pretty sure it is. That's me. No, well, not that. Okay, it's 12:05.
Still. We're going to be leaving shortly.
Sorry.
If there's anything that you'd like us to relay or any messages that you have, just let us know and we can do that for you. Can you walk towards me? You don't have to come all the way up to me if you just take 1 or 2 steps. Is that you clicking in there?
Probably, yeah. I just pushed my beads down
Oh.
like that. I don't want you to have to leave on my account. I can walk back to my car.
What?
I don't want you to leave on my account. I can walk.
Are you kidding? What am I going to do? Come home at 2 o'clock in the morning?
You could.
No. Oh, that mirror.
What?
Somebody said they saw somebody in the mirror. Or by the mirror. Christina. Come on over. Well, I hope you talked to us. We spent quite a bit of time here tonight. And we had a lot of people joining in and helping us with this investigation. So I hope you guys, at least, if you had to say anything, you said it. If you don't want to come too close, just sit on that bed. Hi, Beth. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, Danner family. We are going to leave your beautiful home. Make sure we got to lock up and we have to do some things so before we go. But I thank you so much for communicating with us if you did. And thank you to all of those people that had been on with us all the time. Christina and Sharon and Teresa and Dee, Dom, and I believe... Who else do we have on here? We had Mary Jane. So thank you so much. Thank you. You guys helped out and everything was awesome all night. Let's just hope we got some stuff, and I'll be sure to share that onto Paranormal Brew's page. And I'll be putting it all. Good night, Teresa. And I'll be putting up anything that we got tonight. I'll also be putting up anything I got on my travels today. So thanks for the live, Taryn and Megan.
Thanks, guys.
You're very welcome. And I'll be sure to be checking in tomorrow, okay? But thank you, everybody, for joining us. I don't know if you can see me. Oh my God. Looks scary. Did I say awesome?
Huh? No, I was about to say the next mode. I forget what it's called.
Oh. So my flash isn't working because my battery's almost dead. So I just want to say good night. And I'm glad you guys joined me. or join me and Megan. So thank you. Thank you. And thank you to the wonderful owners of the Inn at Lincoln Square for letting us come in and do this investigation. And anytime you guys are in Gettysburg, you got to stay here. It's the best.
Gorgeous.
Love you guys. Mwah.